Hello everyone, my name is André Lahaye. Welcome to this video. Scientists and researchers who have the most to gain from patent information are often unfamiliar with how to use ESPASnet. How should they, for example, combine keywords with classification symbols? So the EPO's examiners, who are highly skilled in running complex search strategies in our in-house databases, have put their expert knowledge at the service of the public, writing precise search statements that you can run on ESPASnet with little or no prior experience. These search strategies and related datasets are made available on the EPO's technology platforms. In this video, I will tell you where you can find the EPO's technology platforms. Then I will use the Clean Energy Technologies platform as a general guidance to illustrate how you can get the most out of them. I will begin to show you how you can explore the datasets resulting from the search strategies elaborated by the EPO examiners and how to access detailed patent information. Next, I will explain to you the basics to adapt the search strategies to your needs. If you use the ESPASnet filters, how to discover the main applicants, inventors present in your search results, and much more. And finally, I will tell you where you can find help to use ESPASnet. So let me first present the technology platforms to you. We have focused our attention on 3 technology areas so far, with more to be added in the near future. Our so-called technology platforms place the knowledge and experience of our examiners at the disposal of the public. It's like having an examiner beside you while you search. Think of it as the ultimate insider cheat sheet for patent searching. Let me now use the Clean Energy Technologies platform to illustrate how you can benefit from these compiled queries and datasets. As in all other platforms, the Clean Energy Technologies platform is subdivided in broad themes, which are themselves subdivided in more detailed technical topics. The 3 broad themes here are renewable energy, solutions for carbon-intensive industries, energy storage and other enabling technologies. Imagine now that you are starting a new project linked to carbon-intensive industries, and more particularly to sequestration of carbon dioxide by injection into concrete, improving thereby the concrete strength. You will find the access to the related dataset under the Carbon-Intensive Industries broad theme. Under Green Cement, there are different subsections, of which a section on carbon dioxide sequestration, and more specifically carbon dioxide hardening by injection of carbon dioxide into mortar or concrete. 2 hyperlinks are pointing to the ESPASnet search tool. The first hyperlink is entitled Carbon Dioxide Hardening Full Result Set. It will lead you to a query covering this technical topic together with the corresponding resulting dataset. The second hyperlink, entitled See Statistics, will lead you to the ESPASnet statistics corresponding to this query. Let's explore the dataset by selecting the first hyperlink. We arrive in ESPASnet and it lists 327 titles at that date with corresponding patent numbers, their publication date, the first applicant name and a snippet of the abstract. Or even drawings if you select the appropriate list display by clicking here and here. The displayed information in the result list is meant to help you make a first selection of potentially relevant documents for your work. Note that as time goes by and more patent documents are published that meet the search criteria, the resulting lists of relevant documents will get longer. Let's now have a look at all the patent available information in ESPASnet. Selecting any of the hits will open the document pane on the right-hand side of the screen. You will have the possibility there to access the detailed information on the publication, that is the bibliographic data, the description, the claims which give you the scope of the legal protection, the drawings, the original document, the cited and citing documents, the legal events, and the patent family. Espasnet groups the results per family, that is, related patent publications for the same invention from the same applicant, but published by different patent offices around the world. Therefore, you will only see one patent representative of the family in the result list. This saves you reading about the same invention many times. But you will still be able to access the information on the other family members in the patent family view and in the bibliographic data under the Published As section, for example. I will show you here how the queries which have been built by our examiners and data analysts can be modified and adapted to your needs. At the top of the screen, the single search form, called Smart Search, contains a query which retrieved the current dataset. The Smart Search bar is small and you cannot see the whole query in this case. But if you open the Smart Search editor here, you will be able to see it all. As you can see, the Smart Search query uses an expert language, using specific field identifiers and field operators. For example, the field identifier CL to search this classification symbol as IPC or CPC, or CTXT to search the keywords in the title, abstract, or claims. If you know this expert language, you can easily edit and modify the query in this search mode. However, if you don't know it and do not have the time to learn it, you could use the second search mode, named Advanced Search. You will access it by selecting this button. The Advanced Search mode provides a visual representation of the Smart Search query in the form of a tree with descriptive search fields. If you change something in Smart Search, it will appear in Advanced Search and vice versa. With this search mode, you don't need to know the Smart Search expert language. In this case, Advanced Search tells you explicitly that you are searching this classification symbol as both IPC or CPC, or that you are searching the keywords in the title, abstract, or claims. To illustrate a modification of the query in the Advanced Search mode, we will now narrow down the results to European patents by doing the following steps. Select plus field. An additional field has been added. Change the search criterion to publication number. Enter EP. And select search to run the search. We have narrowed down the results to 43 families which have European patents as family members. As mentioned previously, Espasnet only shows one patent representative of the whole patent family in the result list, but you can access the information relating to all family members under Published As, for example. As you can see, the family here includes a European patent application, as identified by the kind code A1, as well as the corresponding granted patent, as identified here by the kind code B1. If wished, you can also search exclusively for European granted patents. In this case, you will need to enter EPB in the publication number field instead of EP. We have now reduced our search results to 23 families with EP granted patents. Now you will see how you can analyze the datasets which result from the search strategies elaborated by our EPO examiners and adapt them to your specific needs by using the Espasnet filters. Let's illustrate this again by using the carbon dioxide hardening example. Now select this link. We'll end up on the Espasnet filters chart graph overview, which shows you Espasnet statistics corresponding to this query according to different filter categories. Who are the top applicants corresponding to this search topic? Perhaps they could be your next supplier or customer. Who are the top inventors in this area? Perhaps you want to recruit them. You will find this information on this pop-up and much more, such as the most frequent countries, languages, IPC and CPC classification symbols, applicant's country and inventor's country, which are present in your search results. You will also see the number of results per earliest family publication date and earliest priority date. Using these filters is another way to refine the expert search strategies written by our examiners according to your own criteria. Let's filter, for example, the results according to the earliest priority date. We will change the earliest date to the 1st of January 2004. To do this, move the black bubbles on the timeline or fill in the corresponding box. Then select Apply. To visualize the results, you must exit the pop-up by selecting this cross. We have excluded the older documents from our hit list, and there are now only 254 results. It is also possible to further filter your search results in this view. Let's open, for example, the CPC subgroups filter category. Using CPC, which builds on IPC, will allow you to search or filter for very specific technical domains. We will filter here the results according to this CPC code. If you select this code, a pop-up will appear with its definition: compositions of mortars, concrete, or artificial stone containing hydraulic cements other than calcium sulfates, and in particular ash cements. Now select Apply. We have reduced the number of results to only 10 families. In this video, I have shown you how you can benefit from the EPO's technology platforms based on the knowledge of our examiners. This general guidance applies to all of the technology platforms the EPO offers. It's meant to give you a taste of what you can do in Espacenet with the compiled queries and datasets. There are, however, many other features in Espacenet which could be a huge help for your own research. If you are interested to learn more, I invite you to have a look at our First Time Here pages, the Espacenet help files, including the Pocket Guide, and our Pattern Knowledge Nuggets video playlist. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching and have a great day.